Hi everyone, Casey Mullaney here from CaseyMullaney.com, and tonight I am talking about two really critical things for getting what you want out of life. So one of the things that I see all the time with tons of people in the world is there's things that they want, but they're not actually getting it. They're not actually obtaining it. They're not actually striving for it. And I know in the past I've talked about clarity on what you want. I think this is the number one key is really actually knowing what you want, because a lot of times we get in this whole, this sounds nice, or this would be great, or, I wish I could have that, but this is more realistic for me. Also, just not having clarity about what we really want and instead focusing on what we think we want when really it's not actually what's going to bring us joy and happiness. So the first key is knowing really what you want. But the second key is what I want to focus on tonight is knowing what you deserve. If you decide that you want something, say you decide you want this amazing beach house, but you don't believe that you actually deserve that, you will not achieve it, you'll not attain it, it'll never actually come into your life, because when you think about bringing that beach house in, even if you're doing all sorts of techniques to bring it in, like visualization and, visiting maybe the house that you want and, making a vision board or whatever else, if you don't believe you deserve that, your mind's never going to allow you to have it. It's never going to be able to come into your life. So a big key is knowing that you deserve what you want. So the first step is sorting it out, figuring out what you really want, and the second step is working on knowing that you deserve it. Now, if this is something that you do struggle with, one of the things that I love to do is I love to actually journal out sentences. One of the ones that, I will journal out is, actually putting things in present tense and saying that, I deserve whatever it is, and then I follow up with a statement of I am grateful that, and note whatever it is that I want to bring in my life as if it's already in present tense. So that's a huge thing, is by acknowledging what you want in more of a present tense, of as if it already happened. So that way, I guess it's really past tense, but you can reword it in more of a present tense, like it's actually already there. Like this has already occurred. You're in the presence of whatever it is that you want. So today, if you are, maybe you've identified what you really want, you've already gone through the steps. If you have not, I highly, highly recommend joining my Your Limitless Life membership. That's one of the things that I focus on in there, is really figuring out what you truly want in your life, and what really brings you joy in your life. So I highly recommend that if you haven't quite sorted out your true desires and what you really want. And the next step is really focusing again on what you deserve. If you believe that you deserve the things that you want, they'll come into your life. And I have so much proof of this in my life, like so much. There's been so many vacations I've gone on that just still blow my mind that I was able to do it. For a while, I worked in Key West, specifically because just a few months prior, I decided it was a place I wanted to go, and I would love to live in the Keys and all this kind of stuff. And then I got to work there. Just because I held space for it, I decided I deserved that in my life, and I knew it was something I wanted. On top of that, everything from where I live to everything else, has come from that. So again, just focusing on one, making sure that you know what you want, solidly know what you actually want, and two, knowing that you deserve it. If you struggle with knowing you deserve it, writing out, different sentences every day in a journal, saying, this is what I deserve, like I deserve, and then write whatever it is, and then also following up with I am grateful, or now that I have, and whatever it is, and then a feeling that you feel because of it, are great ways to do that. If this is something you regularly struggle with, or you want to dig in deeper, feel free to reach out to me at CaseyMullaney.com or message me on Facebook. I would be super happy to set up time to help you work through that. And I hope you have an amazing night, and thanks for watching. Bye.